You know what, ladies and gentlemen, if y'all been paying any attention to anything I've ever said, welcome to my story. I'm just a 69-year-old man from Dallas, Texas, and quiet life to a point, but I'm accusing Walmart in the city of Seagoville, Texas, of conspiring to take advantage of a senior citizen who made an error in judgment with no intentions of committing a damn crime. I was accused of shoplifting at Walmart, a store where I've been shopping for the last 20 years. I figured everybody in there knew me, but evidently not. Because a little old plainclothes security, what do they call it, loss prevention officer. I don't know how long she'd worked for Walmart. I don't know how well she knew her job, but she accused me of trying to steal merchandise when I was not trying to steal merchandise. I was shopping. I was in a good mood. I was laughing and spending money and having fun, and it made them notice me. And they started watching me, but I was not trying to conceal any of my actions. I was just in a carefree mood shopping at Walmart, like they want you to do. So, if I was having a little bit too much fun to suit the loss prevention officer because I was filling up a shopping cart with craft supplies and a lot of merchandise that I was intending to use as a decorating a set for a stunt I was planning, and then as I went through the grocery portion, I was taking longer than I had anticipated, and I got hungry looking at all that good food, and I took a bite out of a sandwich and then wrapped it back up. I just wanted to see if it was good. I was buying it. It was a hoagie, and I took a bite out of it and wrapped it back up. No harm done. I was going to take it through the checkout. Well, I did another sandwich that way. Same thing. I wrapped it back up and laid it in my cart, taking it to the checkout. Got up to the checkout and realized I did not have my wallet. I had forgotten it. I think it was on my motorcycle, but I wasn't positive. So, I asked to see the manager. And I sat there at the checkout for about 15 minutes waiting on the manager to come up there. And nobody ever showed up. Well, while I was sitting there, I opened up popsicles that I was purchasing and took one of the 6 pops out and ate it and put the box back in my buggy, closed it back up. Did not affect the price of it one bit, other than the fact that I didn't have any money on me. That was the problem. When I walked out of the store, that security guard was going to grab me because I hadn't gone through the register. Well, I sat at the register for 15 minutes waiting on the manager to tell her the situation, and she never showed up. She never bothered to show up to assist the customer. So I was left at the mercy of this, $12 an hour girl. Bless her heart. I'm not putting her down for it. I'm just saying she's working at Walmart. And between her and a Seagoville cop, that I'm sure they're buddy, because the police station is a quarter mile from Walmart, practically on the parking lot. And they're right there together, and they know one another, and they were determined that they were not going to listen to anything I told them. I was accused of shoplifting, And when I protested, the police was called because I told them I'm not stealing a damn thing. And, you know, I have no intentions of it. I was walking outside to get my billfold off my motorcycle. And I had a $20 telephone in my hand, the box, that I picked up out of the cart because I thought I had brought that telephone with me to exchange. I had one just like it that I broke the night before. So, or the week before. Well, anyway, I got a little bit confused there for a minute and stepped outside to get my wallet. Told the man at the door where I was going and what I was doing. I'm going outside to get my wallet, be right back. And when I stepped outside, that store security guard said, take another step. I called the police. I said, what for? He said, you are stealing that telephone. I said, no, ma'am, I am not. I'm getting my billfold off my motorcycle right here, about 10 foot away. And she said, take another step, and I called the police. So I turned around, and I just said, well, here, hold it for me. And I just pitched it to her gently. Well, she stood there like a stump on a log and didn't catch it. And let it hit her. And then she accused me of assaulting her. Well, damnation. So, oh, I forgot to mention, I'm a 68-year-old man. You know, old white guy. Easygoing. Most of the time, I always have been, but here lately it's not been the case. I've been dealing with this. This happened last year. Let's see, May the 26th of 2017. Day that changed my life forever. I guarantee you. But circumstances have prevented me from doing anything about this situation, and I just cannot let it stand. Now, I've got to tell somebody about it. I'm going to try to hire me a lawyer and file a lawsuit on Walmart, and that's where I'm at today. So, and this here is what, May the 12th? It'll be a year. So, I'm sure Walmart still got the videos of me in that store because I was not being calm and just walking through the lanes, you know, hoping nobody was watching me so I could sneak something out of that store and rip them off. Hell no. I was dancing up and down the aisle, man. I believe I had my earbuds in, and I was listening to good old country music, Willie and Waylon, and, you know, I was listening to good country music. I was in a real good mood. I'd been riding my motorcycle for about 3 hours. I had stopped in the barber shop and got a haircut and my beard trimmed and realized I did not have my wallet. So I gave the lady that cut my hair a diamond ring and told her, hold it, and I'll find my billfold and bring you your money, because she was fixing to close the salon. It was 6 o'clock in the evening. And I was her last customer. And I said, I'm so sorry. I'll go find it. And she said, well, I'm fixing to close. And I said, well, here, take this. And I give her a diamond ring I bought at the pawn shop about a week before. A pretty nice little old ring. And told her to keep that as collateral. So she said, okay. And in fact, it kind of tickled her, I think. You know, it was a unique situation. But then I got my buggy and said bye to her and started out the door. And the lady started talking to me, the greeter. And I just turned and went on in the store and started shopping. I completely forgot I did not have my wallet. It just did not stick in my mind. Because we blew right over that, and I gave her that ring, and we were both happy. So, no harm done. And I just forgot. Just chain of coincidences, extenuating circumstances they're called. But, city of Seagoville down there. It's probably a speed trap too. And I don't live in Seagoville. I live in Dallas. And that night I was not countrified, and they didn't realize I was a 68-year-old man, because I'd been out riding my motorcycle and I was feeling good, and I'd lifted weights that morning, and I was all peppy and happy, and thinking about what I was going to do that next week, and buying supplies for it, and getting me a haircut and getting groomed up, spiffied up. I had big plans. But no, I was having too much fun for that little security guard at Walmart, and she decided she had to hassle me. And to tell you the truth, after I tried to explain what I was doing to her, and she just shook her head at me like, well, I'm doing my job. I accuse you of shoplifting, and you will respect my authority. You know, kind of like Cartman on South Park, you know. If she'd had a billy club, she'd have hit me. But to put the point across, that was the expression on her face. And it made me mad. And I popped off something back to her, you know. I said, well, I'll tell you what, you can accuse me of shoplifting if you want to, but I'm not a shoplifter. I never have. I mean, you know, that's not my thing. I'm not some school kid in here trying to steal candy. I just took a bite of a sandwich and ate popsicle, you know. So what? I intend to pay for them. I had receipts on my motorcycle. I go to Walmart, you know, once a week. And I go down there and spend $300-400 a week sometimes. I ain't got a lot else to do. And it just really makes me mad. Here I thought, all these years, I started shopping at Walmart when Sam Walton was alive. I was living down in Tyler, Texas, me and my first wife. And Walmart opened a super center there with a grocery store and everything, and boy, that was the nicest place. I mean, it was nice. And we started shopping in there. And Walmart back then, everything they sold was made in America. You know, they were the all-American company, you know. You're home, you're friendly. Walmart, come on down. And that's the attitude I've always had about Walmart. I considered it, you know, my corner store. I thought they knew me. You know? I forget that those people at Walmart could care less. They're just there getting their $8 or $12 an hour and working their split shift. And they're there on their Sunday when they don't want to be. And yada, yada, yada. And they're just there doing their job waiting to punch out. Well, by God, I was in there living my life. And that little old girl waiting to punch her time clock accused me of a crime that has put my life into the most miserable tailspin you can imagine, my friend. And that's what I've been talking about for about a year. So, if y'all get bored listening to this, feel free. Nobody's been listening to it for a year, and I don't expect anybody to hear this now. But if you do, be aware. I'm not going away. No, sir. I've got a lot more story to tell because this is just an incident in it. This is a little flash. This was a sparking point for the most incredible incarceration story you're ever going to hear, my friend. I'll guarantee you, Birdman on Alcatraz got nothing on me. O.J. Simpson, shit, he ain't got nothing on me. I'll guarantee you. You think he's mistreated? Shit. I've been seeing some of these police brutality stories on YouTube. I never had watched YouTube. I just learned how to get on it about 4 or 5 months ago. Learned how to post something on it. I still ain't figured out how to get anybody to watch it. I thought when you posted something, it went out to the whole world. Hell, I didn't know the difference. So if you ever go on my site and look at anything, you'll find out I've been talking about this for a year, and very seriously. And I'm going to continue to talk about it. I've tried to get the attention of everybody from the Seagoville Police Department, or Walmart. I tried to speak to them. No, sir. I've tried to hire attorneys to help me. But lack of funds prevented me from, and lack of opportunity, because I was been pretty well tied up this year. I hadn't had time to really pursue my legal recourse. Sorry, I got a broken shoulder. From a year ago, by the way. From getting accused of shoplifting at Walmart. I got 2 fractured rotator cuffs out of the deal. Because I didn't respect the authority of that young female. And then when the Seagoville police officer showed up, female officer, and they decided I was a male chauvinist pig or whatever, because I am. I'm 69 years old now, and, you know, I love girls to death, but I know that, you know, sometimes they just don't get it. You know what I mean, boy? They just don't understand some things. And your attitude is one of them, and I try not to have a smart-aleck attitude, but by God, when somebody pisses me off, it comes out in me. I can't help it. I'm just like anybody else. I get excited and I get upset. Especially if somebody is, you know, trying to do me damage. Unnecessarily. I mean, there was absolutely no harm done. I was accused of stealing $32 worth of goods and services from Walmart. Yes, sir. Theft under $100. So Seagoville decided to arrest me and put me in jail for that. Walmart had already told me I couldn't shop in that store no more, which broke my heart. My bank's right across the street from it. And it's just my word against theirs. So, you know, screw me. I couldn't fight the system, you know. I tried to argue the point, and it got me an ass whooping from the Seagoville police. So, you know, that's another story. I won't even, I mean, I've hinted at it, and I've told it many a time this year. But I'm not going to tell it now. No, sir. I've got so much more to tell. But I've got to do it properly this time. I can't rant and rave and accomplish anything I'm trying to do. But I've sought legal counsel. Everybody just tells me, forget about it, move on. Well, I don't think so. Because nobody wants to be my attorney and file a lawsuit, a civil suit, against Seagoville. They don't want to go up against the county. You know. Well, that's bullshit. We're supposed to have legal counsel in this country. If you need a lawyer, you should be able to get one. And, you know, hell, I got an old house over here I'm living in. It's not in my name, belonged to my mother when she died. left it to me and my brother, and I took care of him until he died. And so I'm still living in the old house, but it's still in my mother's name. I never did change it out. And I'm the executor of it, or whatever, the legal deal. But it's not in my name. I probably couldn't sell it and keep the money. I got to split it with all the grandkids and stuff, so I really got no collateral except for a couple of motorcycles I bought. And I've already had to dissolve one of them just to get groceries and pay my bills after the problems that being accused of shoplifting at Walmart by that $15 an hour girl that probably don't get to work but 30 hours a week, and she can accuse an old man like me of being a thief. I had a pretty good reputation. I mean, I've always been a little bit wild and crazy, but I ain't never, tried to do no wrong intentionally. I mean, I don't go around shoplifting and trying to walk off with stuff. I mean, I pay for what I get. I got receipts to back up a lot of purchases. I spend a lot of money. Foolishly, I go into Walmart and I enjoy their products. I love shopping at Walmart. They got everything I want. Everything in my house came from Walmart. And now Walmart has screwed me. Yes, sir. And I called down there and tried to talk to the manager about it. There I finally got out of jail. It was a while. But I finally did contact the manager of the store and told him what happened. And he said, well, what do you want me to do about it? And I said, well, I don't know, fella. I guess I might sue y'all. What do you think about that? He said, well, I can't talk to you no more then. I have to talk to my lawyers. Oh, okay. So there you was. I popped off about suing him. Now I'm going to have to. All I wanted to do was get it off my record. But no. That ticket, they wrote me a ticket for theft under $100 at Seaville. And I thought that was, that was it, like a traffic ticket. You going home, show up for the ticket, and everything's lovely. Well, evidently I made that cop mad with something I said. I don't remember what I said. I was pretty agitated, aggravated. When you're dealing with stupid people that will not comprehend what you're trying to tell them. I guess I sound like a condescending old bastard, but life's too short to put up with stupidity like that. Damn. Now, I didn't used to feel this way. This whole new attitude has been since the incident. It has caused me to be incarcerated, let me see, for 2.5 months in the county jail. Yes, sir. Behind the shoplifting charge at Walmart, what started it. And a vicious female officer that was going to show me who was the boss. That's all it boiled down to, boys. She had them cuffs on me, and the Walmart employee told me, sir, you are not allowed back on this property. If you come back to this store, you'll be charged with trespassing. And the female cop handed me a ticket for theft under $100. And then put handcuffs on me, and said, let's get in my car. I said, well, I don't want to get in your car. If I get in your car, that means you're going to take me to jail. I didn't do nothing. She picked me up by the handcuffs, my hands behind my back. She picked up a 68-year-old man about a foot off the ground. I had to bend over till my head was almost touching the pavement. And she walked me to the car that way and then shoved my ass into the back seat on my belly like I was hogtied and dislocated both my shoulders. Well, she got in the car and started taking me to jail, and I was hurting, my friends. That hurt bad. I had never had a woman do me like that, or a man either, for that matter. You know, for no reason. Just because they could. And that's what it boiled down to. She had the cuffs on me. She had the advantage. And she didn't like me. And she didn't like my attitude. And she didn't like the fact that I was mad at her little buddy in there in Walmart, and did not respect that young lady's authority to charge me with a crime. No, sir. If they wanted to charge me with a crime, they made it a good one. Because evidently, while I was in the back seat for 5 minutes on the way to the cells, I told her, you didn't have to do that, officer. I was not resisting arrest. You know I was not resisting arrest, and you didn't have to hurt me like that. And if I ever see you sometime, I'm gonna do my best to rip your head off and just shit down your windpipe. Something. It's just a saying. It wasn't a real threat. It was just, like saying, I stick it in your butt or something. I mean, it's just something I said. Well, I got charged with retaliation. Nah. Yes, sir. Well, that's for the next episode, if you want to hear about it. But right now, just to be content to know this. Anybody knows anything, or anybody at Walmart, you might call them and tell them they might want to check this out. They might want to give me a call. They might want to check into this and see if they want the publicity from it, because once I get started, I will not let up. I will prove my claims and prove everything I've been saying for this past year about this situation is true. Yes, sir. From my perspective, everything I've been talking about for the past year is absolutely 100% no bullshit. There you go.